Greetings everyone, it's Story Detailer 64, and welcome you back to One Piece Kaiser Kumasa! And we are now about to enter the next episode, episode 2, Pirate Fleet Commodore Don Krieg. And also for a refresher, last episode we pretty much played through the prologue, which was 2 Leaders Lair and Buggy the Clown. We've had our introduction to a fair number of the Straw Hat and the at least some of the first few Straw Hat Fire members, even the captain himself, Monkey D. Luffy. So let's basically jump into the next the next part of the game, where we're going to the Baratie, which is a literal restaurant out in the ocean. I'm surprised no one actually even in our world ever thought about, hey, why don't we open up a restaurant out in the ocean? Missed an opportunity, people. You should really think about doing it.
Luffy, Zoro, Namiの3人は
In order to prepare for their journey, Luffy, Zoro, and Nami visited a certain village.
とある村に上陸する。その村で
There they come across Usopp, who hopes to someday become a brave
グ
warrior
ラン
of
ドラ
the
イン
sea.
に入るため欠
Equipped
かせ
with
ない
a
海賊船
pirate vessel, the Going Merry,
号を
the
仲間に
group
加え
hoists up the
一行は
flag of the Straw Hat Pirates and set off on their grand
意気
voyage.
揚々と出港した。次にルフィたちが訪れた
The
のは
next,
海上レスト
the
ラン
group next
バラ
arrives
ティ
at the sea restaurant Baratie. After accidentally damaging the
レストランを
craft,
壊してしまった
Luffy is
ルフィ
ordered
は
by Zeph, the
バラティ
owner
の
of the,
オーナー
and
兼
head
料
chef,
理長
to serve
ゼフ
as a
に
shore boy
雑
for
用を命じられてしまう。
for
ゼフは
restitution.
かつてコックにして海賊船の
Zeph was
船長
formerly
を務
both
め
a
たという
ship
男
cook and a pirate captain
凄ま
whose
じい蹴り技から
fearsome kicking
赤足のゼフ
skills
とし
earned
て
him
恐
the
れられてい
nickname
た。
Red Leg Zeph.
そこで副料理長を務め
Sanji,
るサン
Zeph's
ジ
sous
もま
chef,
た
also
ゼ
uses
フ
his
譲りの蹴
kicking
り技を
strikes
使い
to punish anyone
料
who
理を粗
treats
末
his
にする
food
者
without
は海軍将校で
disdain,
も
with
蹴り飛ばす
disdain,
が
even marine
空腹の
animals.
者には
Yet he always
海
feeds
賊
the
であって
hungry, no
も
matter
食事を
how
与えると
evil
いう
a
男
criminal
だ
they
った。
are.
そんなサンジを気に入ったルフ
Luffy
ィ
takes a
は
liking to
雑
Sanji, and
用を
as
し
he
ながら
works for
仲間に
Zeph,
なるよう
he
誘い
invites
続
him
け
to
るが
join his crew.
サ
Sanji,
ンジは
however,
固くに拒否
steadfastly refuses the
子
invitation.
供の頃ゼ
Zeph
フに
saved
命を
Sanji's
救
life
わ
when
れ
they
たこと
were
のあるサン
younger.
ジは
To repay the
そ
great
の第四に
debt,
報いるた
Sanji
め
has secretly
生
swore
涯
to protect the
レストラ
restaurant
ン
for
を
the
守
rest of
り
his
抜くこ
life.
とを密かに誓っていたのだった。そんな折
Meanwhile, pirate
Restaurant
boards the
に一人の
restaurant
海賊
Don
が
Krieg,
現
who
れ
led the most powerful pirate
イ
fleet
ー
in
ス
the
ト
East
ブル
Blue.
ー最強の海賊艦隊を率いるドン・クリークである。
すまん、水と飯をもらえないか。金ならある、いくらでもある。
ほらよ、飯だ。
すまん。いいレストランだ。この船をもらう。
ゴムのロケットうわーでっけー船
Alright, let's get going on this. So basically, this is the clarification about what's been kind of happened basically in the somewhat about what happened. Well, for a few things. One thing, reason why Sanji basically isn't dead to Zeph is because basically, yes, he did save his life, but it also at the cost of his leg. Which reason why Zeph basically gave him the pirate life. Not only that, but basically, he also very essentially gave Sanji all the food they had when they were stranded on a rock in the middle of the ocean. Sanji pretty much learned that, basically realized that Zeph wasn't a bad guy, and that's why he basically feels indebted to basically keep him safe and along with the restaurant. But it's actually true, Zeph actually wants Sanji to actually go on a journey, because basically Sanji has a goal in life, which is something called finding the All Blue. A stretch of ocean that is supposed to see that hold basically all sea life around the world. Let's see. A few other things to notice is that, well, further clarifying, Usopp basically was an addition that came along, basically, like, after Luffy and his friends actually helped save his village from basically a pirate attack. So just kind of clarification about how they got. Yep. Hey, Mary. Yeah, the Going Married. It is a very below ship in Straw Pirates, and it's also, yeah, pretty much like their first official ship. Some clarification about why Don Krieg showed up so hungry and pretty much starving and thirsty. It was actually because Don Krieg actually came back from the Grand Line, and he didn't last long. I'm pretty sure he's actually explaining it in the text, but I actually, unfortunately, have no time to really look and read all this, so I kind of basically doing my best to kind of help. Not that one. Oh, there it is. Oh, here you go. Oh god, he's thinking again. Oh, here we go. Hey, Sanji! Those are the little things inside about Sanji. Sanji is a very dedicated cook, to where basically the staff when they mention about him using his kicks, it's because basically in Sanji's philosophy, the hands are the chef's most important tools, so he refuses to use them in a fight. Which, you know, actually makes sense, because you really think about it, yeah, the hands are probably much the chef's most important thing, tools when it comes to making food. So I guess it would make sense why they, they would be categorized as basically the most important tool that a chef has. Okay, during Gum Gum Rocket, if you press the display button in front of a certain wall, Luffy will start spinning. Hit the wall while spinning, you can break right through it. Well, I guess it's time to break on through the other side. Hey, there's Zoro. Yeah, let's see what I mean, I already bagged that bit. Oh yeah, also they kind of also kept out actually a character actually during this arc that was a good friend with Sanji actually, was a guy called Dean. He actually was the first of Don Krieg's men to actually show up at the restaurant and actually ask for help. He was actually the one who even brought Don Krieg to the restaurant. Because, like I said, they pretty much got this decimated back in the Grand Line, so... Like, we're talking about the entire fleet got wiped out, and it was wiped out by one man. Sounds a little ridiculous, but just when I say this, for people to be that strong in one piece, that they can literally just take out an entire fleet of ships by themselves, it's not that unlikely. It's actually pretty much one of the most craziest things in the series that not a lot of things are impossible in this series. And also, that's over there Don Krieg's ship he showed up on. Pretty big ship. Let's see, pullback action. After grabbing a certain object, if you pull the left stick backwards, you can stretch your arms out and build up power. If you release this strike out, the stick after stretching all the way back, then you will be able to fly a great distance. If you push the left stick left to right while stretching, you can change the direction in which Luffy will fly, or which you will fly. Same thing. Kind of of almost feels like a pole vault, really, when you think about it. It's not really feel like you're saying you're flying, it just feels like you're just pole vaulting.
守り抜くぞ。この船は俺たちのレストランだ。
なんだ。
何が起きた。
本船は切られました。
そんなバカな話があるか。まさかあれが。その件でこの船を割ったのかい。
いかにも。
なるほど、最強だ。俺はお前に会うために海へ出た。
何を目指す。
最強。暇なんだろう。勝負しようぜ。
哀れなり弱き者よ。この俺に歯を突き立てる勇気は己の心力か、はたまた無知なるゆえか。
Dracula, Hawkeye, Mihawk. The world's greatest swordsman. I'm not going to try to tell you this, but we are not going to win this fight. Like, no lie, he literally, look, like, just like that, he literally just took out almost all of our health by himself in just 3 hits. You are not winning this fight anytime soon, and if you are lucky, you are amazing. Look at also iterate. He's not even using that sword on his back. He is just using that little cross he has on his neck. He also has a dagger in it. And let me emphasize, basically, one of his comments he even says to Zoro is, I wish I had a smaller knife, but this will have to do. Or smaller blade.
覚えておく。久しく見ぬ強き者よ。知れ。
三刀流奥義。三千世界。負けた。かなわねえ。これが世界最強の力か。
何を。
背中の傷は剣士の恥だ。
見事。若き剣士の仲間か。貴様もまたよくぞ見届けた。安心しろ。あの男はまだ生かしてある。我が名ジュラキュール・ミホーク。貴様が死ぬにはまだ早い。己を知り、世界を知り、強くなれロロノア。俺は先生きとし月でもこの最強の座にて貴様を待つ。たける己が心力さしてこの剣を越えてみよ。この俺を越えてみよロロノア。
ルフィ、聞こえる。 不安にさせたかよ。俺が世界一の剣豪くらいにならねえとお前が困るんだよな。俺はもう二度と負けないから。あいつに勝って大剣豪になる日まで絶対にもう俺は負けねえ。文句あるか海賊王。
いいチームだ。また会いたいものだ、お前たちとは。
Yeah, that is pretty much one of the most moving scenes in the series, based in my opinion. Opposites during Gum Rocket, there are sometimes obstacles placed along a movement route. You can press up, down, left, right on the stick to avoid the obstacles. But yeah, I was saying, like, that whole scene where Zoro makes that pledge about never losing again, that honestly, in my opinion, is one of the more moving scenes in the series. Because that's what I'm kind of saying, all honesty. Oh, God, here he goes thinking again. Oh, God, what is he thinking? Oh, he's using a bird. Oh yeah, I'm using shield, so yeah, since we got the ability to use Gum Gum Bazooka, and since we can switch between pistol, balloon, and bazooka, yeah, they actually recommend if you see people with shields, use Gum Gum Bazooka to take them out. Alright, back to that whole thing there, I think I just basically just remembered was actually during this part of the story is that Luffy and the crew actually also met a group of other group of bounty hunters named Johnny and Yosaku. Oh yeah, I guess those use your special pretty much to destroy the shield too. And Johnny and Yosaku are actually old bounty hunting friends of Zoro. And funny thing is actually when they actually meet them, Yosaku is actually not doing so well because he's actually suffering from scurvy because those two forgot to well basically you know, I can't remember what it is, what you need to do to avoid getting scurvy, but they forgot to, you know, well, he's like limes and all that, vitamin C or I can't remember what you need to get to avoid getting scurvy, but yeah, they forgot to be eating that. But like I said, Luffy wound up doing damage to the restaurant, and that pretty much led to everything else. Yeah, that's gonna happen. But then you gotta go over here and just pull it out of the way. Again, despite the fact that this game will always find a way to have humor in it, at least. Oh yeah, no, some treasure chests. And now we got basically a good creator, probably a good coin, hopefully. Hey, oh yeah, back to the whole thing there. But I feel like I was covering the whole thing with Zoro. After pretty much Zoro pretty much lost, just saying, that was surprising for a lot of people to actually see. For one, Mihawk actually letting Zoro live. But, like I said, Mihawk basically saw something in Zoro, so that's why he let him live. And again, that led to one of the best scenes in the series. Just straight up. And also, honestly, the episode where that whole fight takes place is honestly one of my favorite scenes. One of my favorite episodes actually in the series. Even though it's like, how can you find basically an episode where one of the main characters actually gets beaten in a fight like badly? It's honestly because basically it was a learning experience for Zoro basically that, yeah, Zoro thought he was strong, but after pretty much getting beaten by Mihawk so, you know, one-handedly, it pretty much basically was a thing to him to learn that, you know, he still has a long way to go to actually become the greatest swordsman in the world. And it only just made him better. So honestly, again, love the fight between Hawkeye and Zoro for the first time. And honestly, I think all of us fans out there who have seen a lot of the manga and anything else, we all know we are getting closer and closer to that day where we're finally going to get the rematch. And oh, is it going to be glorious. I'm not gonna lie, just seeing Luffy stick like that just makes me think of a funny, like a rubbery Spider-Man. And we're gonna be smacking into something, aren't we? No, I guess not. There also were basically a few other basic fights that were also going on in this series. There's the whole Zoro and what's going to be inevitably Luffy versus Don Krieg. But, you know, there's... Yeah. But, you know, that's not such a big, you know... Since they don't get covers, not because, you know, they're not good, because they are pretty decent fights, actually, in the series. Not bad, you know, even though basically if you compare, like, some of the fights from... in the series now to basically back then, during these times, some people probably think, yeah, they're not as good. Yeah, a lot of these fights are still pretty much fantastic to see. And even reading the comic. Just being, no, very... These were all pretty big fights, basically, at the time. Especially back then, basically, since everyone was just starting out. And let's see. Take note. Alright, I was going to try to mention also a little quirk I have to mention about Sanji that I find annoying, but a lot of people like, is that Sanji has a very big weak point when it comes to women. Like, he ends up being he pretty much probably a lot of people consider calling a perv, and he's also pretty much, it doesn't take a lot for him to basically bend over backwards for a dude. For a lady. I mean, that's just how he is. And sometimes they think he's funny, but one very important thing I think no to OZ when Sanji's character, which is still pretty interesting, since him standing by the morals also that was given to him, which he was trained to him, which is going on, you know, put in his head by Seth actually was that imagine never raising a hand to a woman. It's literally basically something that Seth taught him actually since ever since they ran this restaurant. The Baratie here. And a little bit of fun fact too, actually. Yeah, trying to remember how to phrase this. Find your way through the donkey. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up pretty quick. But let's see. Oh yeah, the reason why you actually look at the whole Baratie thing that it pretty much is that Steph doesn't have any women in the kitchen. It's actually because, you know, he doesn't believe in hating women. And he likes to run a tight ship, so basically he likes to make sure everyone is, like, paying attention, cooperating. And that's why he won't let a woman work at his restaurant, because he can't hit a lady, so he can't make sure that basically they're paying attention, you know, working straight. Right.
全身に仕込んだあらゆる武器俺はドンクリーク世界の戦争男だ
Yeah, I'm going to be perfectly honest when I say it, but Don Krieg is what I consider probably one word. I mean, again, at times, rather intimidating guy, but the guy's all about tricks and, like, deception, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much how basically he was able to build up a fleet, is pretty much by tricking and deceiving a lot of people, just to pretty much, you know, build up his fleet. I think you remember right, he said he even tricked himself as a Navy captain, and this guy told his Navy captain just to steal a Navy ship. And the guy, again, literally just basically tricking his way to pretty much build anything. He's all about, again, all about deception with this guy. There's actually one major problem with that, though, is that with all his weapons. Okay, this is bad. Stupid nail gun it is. Again, I mean, those weapons they have are pretty dangerous, but like I said, not really that impressive if you think about how his character only basically gets to where he is now because he just relies on all this weaponry, that stupid armor of his. And again, like all that other crap he just... But, you know, you gotta run into these characters every now and then. These kind of oddly blowhard characters that think they're just the greatest because they just say they are. But, I got lost track of things. I'm not trying to lose track here. Trying to fight this guy and also trying to remember what I'm talking about. Okay, that hurt. What if... Try to work it. Let's see if they don't dodge. Again, honestly, again, like, the guy went back on Don Creek territory again. He's like, not actually that actually impressive and a villain. Oh yeah, now I remember that thing. Yeah, that whole poison gas thing you got. First off, I will admit, there was no giant bird Luffy grabbed onto to get him out of there. He actually had to, you know, he got his hands on basically some gas masks that John Creek does actually apply his crew with. I mean, man, how screwed that would be basically if you had like one of your most dangerous things you use in the freaking crap. I might actually lose this. Yep, I actually lost this. Oh boy. I actually feel a little embarrassed about this. But hey, you know, playing on hard mode. Let's get a mulligan on that. Yeah, blah blah blah, we get it, Doctor. You think you're the greatest person in the world because you have all this stupid, all that weaponry and that armor. So that whole loot deal is like, you thought me invincible pretty much. But, yeah, no, Luffy actually does break through with his bare hands. And I mean, really kind of thing when you think about it, like, if someone with their bare hands actually able to break your super armor, kind of says how not impressive that is. Well, the other plan was not get hit by that. Yeah. Got Fred Joe Turner, I think it's anything to talk about. I probably need to get some information a little bit more about One Piece. Yeah. Honestly, pretty much other than that, what I can say about Don Krieg and that, well, we will say that you actually do get to hear his voice actor a few more times in the series. And actually for a very well known one, I'm not going to say what this guy's known for, but a lot of people will remember him. That character I think a lot better than they will Don Krieg. And I never forgot him because, you know, again, made by our fans, it's really hard to forget about a lot of the villains, even if you don't have like the highest opinion on them. But they're still villains in the series, and so you're gonna remember that. Unless again, even if they're not the most impressive of this. Again, I gotta admit this is still pretty hilarious. Just seeing Luffy grab onto a giant bird. But yeah, I do remember he actually does pretty much grab him and then just, well, do that. Smack him with his leg, so. He does do that. I guess another reason why basically I'm not overly impressed with Don Creek's characters is I kind of look at him basically all these things, the fact that he just relies on all his firepower to win. I mean, everyone's got their own sticks basically about what can make them like a strong opponent. Again, I'll say it again. Don Creek is just basically that one character I just basically just rule him in and not so I can find him. I mean, Buggy the Clown base I think was actually a lot more dangerous of an enemy than pretty much, you know, Don Creek. Please tell me I'm not going to get killed by poison. That would have been better seen to gain death by poison damage. I think some of us who play video games basically all hate that idea of dying through poison. If you're going to get hit by something, at least be something that's a cool super move. And you kind of funny enough, remember actually for one bit of detail, if I remember correctly now, in a One Piece game, actually One Piece Grand Battle, I mean, it's the pretty much one that's done via the 4Kids version of One Piece. But a little bit of fun more detail I do remember actually is that when Don Creek actually is using that, one of his supers is actually using this whole poison gas. Ah, I actually avoided that. Let's not get hit by that. Guys, like, I just hate when you gotta deal with those, like, those characters that just, like, they spam things from a distance. Not when I'm in the ground. Let me get the tangerine! Like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, particularly when you got those enemies that just like to spam, like, their specials from a distance that they hit them that far. The only way you kind of think about it, it's kind of lame. It's like basically always having that. Oh, you gotta kill me. Okay, let's get him. I'm gonna cut out this until we're about to finish him off. That's just embarrassing. We'll be right back. Okay, I think now we can back basically, and there we go, finally! Yeah, I'll accept that. That wasn't that good. But yeah, now that basically finished Don Green. Like I said, a little embarrassing that I got knocked out 2 times, but it's been a while and it's playing on hard mode, so I'll accept these.
おい、なんだこのヘドロみてえにクソまずいスープは。
ふざけんなクソじじい。てめえの作ったスープとこれがどう違うってんだよ。
うぬぼれんな。てめえが俺に料理を語るのは100年早いぞ、チビナス。
クソ。
このスープめちゃくちゃうめえのに。
こうでもしねえとあのバカ聞かねえのさ。なあ小僧、あのチビナスを一緒に連れてってやってくれねえか。グランドラインはよ、あいつの夢なんだ。
待てよ、俺も行くよ。連れてけ。付き合おうじゃねえか、海賊王への道。馬鹿げた夢はお互い様だ。俺は俺の目的のためにだ。
いいのか挨拶。
いいんだ。
おいサンジ、風邪ひくなよ。
長い間クソお世話になりました。このご恩は一生忘れません。クソ誰が。寂しいぞ父よ。
バカ野郎どもが。男は黙って別れるもんだぜ。
また会おうぜクソ野郎ども。
うっしっしっし。
Okay, so basically I was clarifying that, so you actually didn't notice that Luffy was on a different ship than their initial ship, the Going Merry. That's actually what I remember to clarify. Nami actually stole their ship. There's a whole reason for that. We'll be getting into that basically most likely in the next episode. But, well, I kind of clarify also that, yeah, One Piece has a lot of heartwarming and basically tear-jerking scenes, and I won't lie, the whole part where Sanji's leaving and basically everyone's giving a whole like teary goodbye is actually kind of nice, because a little bit kind of a fun fact that honestly the Baratie and Zeph is pretty much the closest thing Sanji has to a real family, and Zeph is pretty much the closest thing he had to a father figure. Not gonna say why, because that's also like way later spoilers into the whole series, but yeah, that was another, you know, relatively tear-jerking kind of scene. That plus the whole Zoro's pledge about never losing again. Yeah, another tearjerker of a scene. Like I said, One Piece, great story, great characters. Seriously, if you guys have never watched it, watch it, and I'm probably going to keep saying that every time, basically, almost every episode. And pretty much because, again, I'm a diehard. And even read it, too. If you don't want to basically look at, you know, watch the show, read the manga then. You can probably find places where you can actually read it. But now let's go over some of these new coins, shall we? Don Krieg, when next to love, you got a star, adds to a star. That's actually kind of something we'll point out. You see, you can basically put more than one coin basically after a certain point. Like you can actually add a coin, and when you do that, that actually lets you basically put coins next to each other. So basically, if you say put something like Don Krieg likes, you'll actually get an extra star to it, makes these more effective. Nothing special, just give you extra defense. Oh yeah, now there's this. if I remember correctly, you can actually then convert basically one of these. You can switch out these coins for something different. Well, we switch out this coin for yeah. You can either keep this current coin or your original coin. Now, of course, doing so basically will then convert the coins you don't want to keep as XP, so that's actually a nice way they can actually make it to where you can level up. I'm gonna keep the defense one. Usopp's Mark, which basically gives you an additional boost whenever you do the basic triangle combo. And then Nami. Bonus attack bonus when she next to something she likes. Yeah. And then we got Usopp. And why not? Well, he's got more levels, so at least now we're going to be able to at least last longer. Okay, there it is. Yep, there it is. Side pockets. You can now use side pockets. The star of the coin in the side pocket will be added to the star of the coin in your main pocket, allowing you to further enhance your abilities. Also, the compatibility of neighboring coins can cause a linked effect, which will further increase the stars of the coin in the main pocket. Furthermore, if the coin in the side pocket coin in the side pocket effect, if a coin has a side pocket effect, that effect can be activated by setting the coin to a side pocket. Take some time to think about the best arrangement of coins. You can now use side pockets. The star of the coin in the side pocket will be added to. Oh, he just already read that. Oh god, that's it. There's a dirt moment for me. Like, yeah. See, you can get question marks here basically, so you don't know what effect you're gonna get. Like, let's see what we put there. You get allies, friends you can always count on, basically as one half-star boost. But there's something else. If we put, like I say, we're gonna get basically that, depending on who we basically add to. But we add something like Buggy. No, I thought there was actually a special effect when you add Buggy to it. Oh yeah, let's see. I don't think you actually get anything when you put like basically like you get nothing when you put that in there. But actually, wait, why do I put Luffy with it? Yeah, nothing. Actually, let's put Luffy here, and then you put. Let's see, where is it? Ah, there goes. Straw hat. Favorite item: treasured possession. One whole boost during only physical attack. So yeah, there's that. Anything else here? Let's probably take note of. Actually, let's see. No. Wait, we don't have Sandy, do we? No. Okay, never mind. We don't have Sandy. So never mind. Oh, I guess that also even includes that they are actually our allies. Good to know on that one, at least. Let's get back to this. There we go. We'll put this one over. Wait a minute. Okay, now. I was thinking there was something that happened there, but... Okay, though, they're not gonna lie. There actually is a special effect happens if the... But you need certain coins for this to happen. We don't have those yet, so we're just gonna have to wait. But the only way I say it is, the coin system actually can be pretty in-depth, and it actually is referencing various scenes throughout the series. Like I said, you actually need to know what it is to know this. Actually, they even have, right here, everything that you need. 16 Rings of the Bell, 9 Pirates, CB9, Will of D, Romance Dawn, Standa, RM Park, Red Men, Big Bro, destroy that flag. Like I said, pretty much, if I remember right, almost all these are pretty much going to be like, basically, like references in One Piece. So, again, it actually is great to actually see all these. Again, I'm just looking at these and getting a bit of a giggle. But again, if I remember right, these things require at most 3. But you only will need to be getting 3 pockets, basically, so you're gonna have to wait on that. But I think basically I've tried a little bit. Along with this, we should basically, I guess that should be it for our episode, for this episode of One Piece Kaizoku So I hope you all had a great time, and I hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Have a good one.